Hey guys, it's me again, Melissa Shirk from Balloon in a Box Canada. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I actually assemble my yard stakes. So we've got our stake. I'm gonna just kind of pretend that I'm on the job, okay? I've got my yard stake, off I go, onto the yard, I'm gonna find a spot that I like to put it into the ground. As you can see, the stake does have a pointed end on it, so that's going to go down into the ground. I'm going to hold it as straight as I possibly can, and I am going to hammer it. This is me using a hammer. This is a mallet. Okay, I use a fat rubber mallet, and I pound it all the way down into the ground past my tape line, so that I know that it's far enough in the ground, that it's not going to break, it's not going to fall. And once this is installed, this top of this pole will be roughly 4 feet. Okay, so we are going to imagine that this pole is actually in the ground. Okay, then we take the top part that we already made, however you want to look at it, doesn't really matter. You take your top balloon, and what we're going to do is this is in the ground, so it's actually a little bit easier to do, but just to show you for demonstration purposes, the top of the pole is going to be just past the center of the quads that are in the top row, and we're actually going to do it almost like a zipper. So I'm going to open up 2 balloons, okay, then I'm going to go to the next balloon, but now I want this to come back so that it's in the same spot as the 2 on the bottom row. So see how they're in here? That means I need the pole to go in here. So like a zipper, right? Because it goes zig-zag. And then we're just going to make sure that that pole, those balloons are actually pushed nicely around the pole. Okay, if you're just doing like a demonstration or something, indoors, you could actually leave it at that. But for outdoors, don't leave it at that because it could pop out. So where you put the pole in, you're going to take the 2 bottom balloons and you're going to switch places twice so they go back to where they need to be. And then the top balloon, you want to make sure where your pole is. If it's up too high, it's going to actually force your top balloon to be a little bit lopsided, and you don't want that. So if you need to bring it down, you just push these balloons upwards and the pole down a bit. Okay, great. Now, if you can see the top of that pole, it is just past where the center of the quad is. And you're going to take that top quad and do the exact same thing, switch spots a couple of times. Okay. Whoop. It's easier when the pole is in the ground, I promise, because then it's not flopping all over the place like it is on a table. But for demonstrative purposes, I thought that this would be the best way. Okay. So now we've got our yard stake in the ground, yeah? Yeah? Okay, super cute. Doesn't matter which angle you want to look at it. You can put the face either so that it's pointing out between 2 colors. I personally like to put the face so that it's pointing out between 3 colors, because then it looks like there's more balloons than what there really are. If that makes sense, when you can see the 3 colors, it seems to almost look as though it's a 5-pack, even though it's actually not. So then we've got this in the yard. Maybe I'll actually get a helper here. Clara, could you come and help me for a second? I'll just get you to hold this stake for me, since we're not actually outside. This is Clara, everybody. Here, honey, can you hold on to this stick for me? Aye, aye, Captain. Great. So then, also, when I travel, I tend to have this in the vehicle, which is some pre-cut balloon ribbon that I've tied in the middle, and then I've taken a little 260 or 350 scrap and just kind of wrapped it around so that I have this loop still. Then when I travel, I can just grab where the loop was, do that, I know where my two sides are, and it's never tangled. Okay, so then you simply just take your ribbon, tuck it in, like so. I grab it and tie. Okay, so then we get this. Okay, and there you have it. That is how I assemble a very simple yard stake. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed learning with me. Have a great day. Bye.